There's a moment where you stop feeling the same about people. Not suddenly, not dramatically, just quietly. You reply less, you reach out less. And conversations that once felt effortless start to feel like work. And the strange part is, you're not even sad about it. Here's the truth most people don't realize. You're not losing interest in people, you're losing tolerance. At some point, you were the one who gave more, listened more, and understood more. You were the person people came to for support. For advice, for someone who actually cared. And at first it felt normal. You thought that's just who you are. So you kept showing up, even when the energy wasn't returned. Even when it felt one-sided. But patterns don't lie. You start noticing the small things. Who checks on you and who doesn't. Who disappears when you need something. Who only shows up when it benefits them. At first, you ignore it. You make excuses. You tell yourself they're just busy. But your mind is always paying attention. Eventually, something shifts. Not loudly, not all at once. Just enough to make you stop and think, why am I always the one giving more? That's when it hits you. Some people don't value you for who you are. They value you for what you provide. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. So you change. You stop overgiving. You stop over-explaining. You stop chasing connections that feel one-sided. From the outside, it looks like you've become distant. But the reality is much simpler. You just stopped betraying yourself to keep other people comfortable. Then comes the distance. Not because you hate people, but because most interactions start to feel empty. The same conversations. The same surface-level talks. The same cycles that never really go anywhere. And this is where most people get it wrong. They think this is negativity, but it's not. It's growth. You've outgrown the version of life where bare minimum connection felt meaningful. But here's where it gets dangerous. What starts as self-respect can slowly turn into isolation. Because your brain remembers patterns. Get close, get hurt, pull away. Repeat that enough times, and your mind stops waiting for it to happen again. It starts preventing it. So now you detach earlier, you hold back more, and you keep people at a distance. Not because they've done something wrong, but because you're trying to avoid pain. You already understand too well. It feels like control. It feels like protection. But if you're not careful, it becomes a cage. Now you're stuck in a quiet contradiction. You want real connection, but you don't trust it. You enjoy your own space, but sometimes it feels a little too quiet. You've learned how to be alone, but not always how to let the right people in. And almost no one talks about this part. There's a difference between protecting your peace and avoiding connection. Protecting your peace means you're choosing better, while avoiding connection means you're choosing nothing at all. One helps you grow, the other slowly disconnects you from everything. Even the things that could actually be good for you. So ask yourself honestly, are you stepping back to grow? Or are you just afraid to feel the same pain again? Because those two can look identical from the outside. And if you don't understand the difference, you can spend years thinking you're healing when you're actually just hiding. The goal was never to stop caring. And it was never to become cold, distant, or emotionally unavailable. The goal was to stop settling, to stop accepting connections that drain you, to stop chasing people who only show up when it's convenient, and to stop shrinking yourself just to maintain relationships that were never balanced. And the right people? They won't feel confusing, they won't feel like effort, and they won't leave you questioning your worth after every interaction. They'll feel calm, clear, and natural. And for the first time, connection won't feel like something you have to force. It'll feel like something you can trust. Because in the end, you were never meant to lose people. You were meant to stop losing yourself.